John Craig joins me now from Downing Street. So, John, what exactly do we know?
Well, I was one of very few journalists who were in the room when the Prime Minister on the 29th of July first talked about this change of policy. And back then he said that it would happen by the United Nations General Assembly in September. That moment has now arrived with the General Assembly due to hit top gear and all the big hitters arriving in the coming days in New York. Now, back then he talked about he said it would happen unless the Israeli government took steps to end the appalling situation in Gaza, agree to a ceasefire, commit to a long-term peace and reviving the prospect of a two-state solution. And he also called on Hamas to release the hostages, sign up to a ceasefire and accept they'll play no part in the government of Gaza. Well, what we're expecting is a Sunday video message from the Prime Minister. He is expected to talk about the government believing in the inalienable right of the Palestinian people. He'll talk about the international community having a moral responsibility to act to keep the hope of a long-term peace alive. Now, the government is expected to say that back in July this would happen if the situation did not improve. Well, the government will now say the situation has worsened significantly in the last few weeks. Intolerable violence, starvation, suffering. Israel continuing to expand illegal settlements. Hostages cruelly ripped from their families on the 7th of October, still not released by Hamas. And he is likely to say that the government's demands on Hamas remain absolute. You recall at the news conference at Chequers with President Trump, the president said that I have a disagreement with the Prime Minister on that score. You'll also remember, perhaps, that it was just before that July announcement that 221 MPs of all parties wrote a public letter to the Prime Minister calling for this policy. Before that, there was a private letter from Labour MPs. The Conservatives are bitterly opposed to this move. The Conservative leader, Kemi Badenoch, has called it rewarding terror. Priti Patel, the Shadow Foreign Secretary, has called it appeasement and gesture politics in a move to placate Labour backbenchers. So the time has come, it's going to happen, and we expect the Prime Minister to deliver this announcement in a video message, but stand by for a political row with opponents here and indeed in the United States and in Israel as well, and from the families of some of those hostages, very critical of this move.
Chapter 3.
For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people far off. For the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people, and the strength of the children of Israel. So shall ye know that I am the Lord your God, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her any more. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion.
Amen. To God, Yahuwah, be the glory. Through Jesus Christ, Yahusha HaMashiach, my Lord. Amen.